There's a tradition of having a festive meal on the 15th of Shevat. It began in the 1500s with the Arizal, the Kabbalist, who started this idea of a Tu B'Shvat Seder. A Seder, the word Seder reminds us of the Passover Seder of Pesach, the time of redemption, of our spiritual and physical leaving of Egypt. This Tu B'Shvat Seder is also a process, a journey of a spiritual type, where we can traverse these spiritual realms or worlds in Kabbalistic terms through the eating of different types of fruits. So the first world is called Olam HaAsiyah, the world of action, and that's represented by a fruit such as a pomegranate or any type of nuts, almonds, citrus fruits that have an outer peel or shell that's inedible. And that represents some sort of negative trait, something that's perhaps blocking us from delving into our spiritual work, something that's blocking us from growing. And we question what sort of klipa, what peels do we want to remove and peel away and discard. That's a sumira, right? Removing the negative. And then the next world, the next realm that we ascend towards is the Olam HaYetzirah, the world of formation, where we have a fruit such as olives or dates, a fruit that has a pit, a hard pit in the middle that's inedible also, which symbolizes, though, vast potential. Because we know we can take that pit, plant it in the ground, water it, take care of it, and it can flourish into something new. So then we question, well, what aseto, what good things do I have in me that I'm not really utilizing, that I'm not developing? What talents am I tossing away instead of nourishing them and watering them to encourage new growth? Then we move on to the third world, the world of creation, Olam HaBri'ah, where we eat an entire fruit, such as a whole grape or fig. We eat the fruit in its entirety. And this symbolizes enjoying all of ourselves. It's a certain tikkun, a certain fixing of self-acceptance. Loving ourselves as we are without having to fix anything at all. Can we appreciate ourselves as we are, our loved ones? Do we sense the inherent good in our completeness of who we are? And then we get to the highest and the fourth world, this realm of Olam HaAtzilut, the world of emanation, where there is complete dveikut b'Hashem, clinging to God, and there is no physical manifestation. There is no fruit in this fourth world. Rather, there's a sense of smell, a more heightened, attuned spiritual sense of smell. So we can spell an etrog if you have, or besamim, and imagine this idea of a spiritual clinging to God where we don't even have awareness of our physical being. So it's interesting to explore these spiritual Kabbalistic worlds as we celebrate Tu B'Shvat and enjoy also specifically the fruit of the land of Eretz Yisrael, the holy fruit of Israel. We know that right now many people have been volunteering in Israel. People from abroad have come to Israel to volunteer. People all across Israel who've never been on a farm or an orchard in their lives are suddenly farmers and helping to pick fruit. And many of us are amazed, astounded at the plenty. So much fruit on one single tree. If it's avocados or pomelos or oranges, whatever people might be picking, it's an amazing thing. We say Baruch Hashem, and we're reminded of a Rashi and Gemara in Sanhedrin who tells us, "K'shetiten Eretz Yisrael pirya," when the land of Israel gives its fruit ba'ayin yafeh, with a bounty, with plenty, az yikarev haketz, ve'en haketz meguleh yoter. There is no greater revelation or sign, I should say, of the imminent redemption than the plenty, beautiful fruit that we have in Eretz Yisrael, in the land of Israel. So as we explore Tu B'Shvat and we celebrate our own personal redemptive journeys through eating of different fruits in these four spiritual realms and worlds, we also should celebrate the land of Israel, Eretz Yisrael, and hope that we can experience more and more the national redemption of Am Yisrael in Eretz Yisrael. Amen. Have a wonderful Tu B'Shvat.